Hope will arise out of the ashes of our past broken relationships, fractured families, and personal struggles. Come walk a mile with me as we allow Jesus to clean out the mess and organize the rest. Welcome to the Bridging Broken to Breakthrough podcast. I am your host, Maria Wingard. Grab your shoes, lace them up as we start strolling through this week's episode. Finishing up the Offendable Me series, this is Forgiveness, part 3. How well do I handle being wrong when I'm not? How much time do I spend trying to justify my rightness, fighting for my position? How do I also handle false accusations? Quote, if I can handle appearing wrong when I'm not, I'll not have to be wrong in order to learn how to handle being wrong. Bill Johnson. Wow. Can I handle the appearance of being wrong even when I'm not? I can honestly say I'm not completely able to be viewed as wrong, especially when I'm not. Letting go of a need to be right or justify myself by instead choosing to step towards the greater good. I've been here. My tongue and heart bear the scars. But I've also been here, refusing to relent as I maintain my position because I am right and here is why. Some of my relationships bear the scars. We have all more often than not been the second person. But have you ever been the first? Have you ever tried letting go of proving that you're right? Have you ever tried letting people just believe what they want to believe about you, about the situation, about whatever? Now, I don't mean snidely commenting whatever, passive-aggressively, just to make sure they know you're in full disagreement. I mean, truly, just letting them believe what they want. Letting them believe the worst about you without defense. Psst. I have a secret for you. Nothing you say is going to change the villain they have portrayed you to be in their minds and to others. Do you really want to maintain or fight for a relationship with someone who thinks you're the worst? Now, I'm not advocating lying here, so let's clear the air. Biblically, the 10 Commandments already address this, but Mark 15 shows us how Jesus did it. He was confronted. He spoke the truth. He saw they had accusation in their hearts, so he then went silent. What I'm saying is, after bringing it up and they still have their mind set, why are you dragging yourself out of the kingdom of heaven to slop around in their pig pen? You may also save yourself from ruining a relationship over something you have no control over. You can maintain a relationship, but reevaluate the position you have assigned this person in your life. For if they do not hold value for you and your words, then the influence you thought you had, it's really not there. So why are you allowing them to have weight and influence in your life? Are you going to argue them into believing that you're right? I doubt it. It's never worked for anyone in the past. I hardly think it's going to start working now. Sometimes it's finding a way to grieve through the fact that just like Joseph, you have brothers who are so angry with you that they have murder in their hearts. God knows you don't, and this blind love you carry for them places you in a position for your brothers to attempt murder again. God loves you enough to separate you. He stopped the first attempt. He will stop the next. Their rejection is God's protection. Like Joseph, we cry for restoration and reconciliation, not knowing the other person simply wants us gone. While blood drips from our stolen, tattered robe of reputation, they will bury their guilt along with the scapegoat in an unmarked grave, going on with life, content that they removed you from the family and breathing a sigh of relief that they no longer have to deal with all that you represent to them. Mentally, you can continue to bitterly lay in the pit they tossed you, with your reputation shredded and ripped from you like your coat of many colors, or find radical acceptance going into slavery. We all have a choice. Be a bitter slave or purposefully serve, allowing your integrity and reputation to speak for themselves. Keep yourself from embracing bitterness. Extend unmerited mercy. Quote, "Any donkey can prophesy, any orphan can raise the dead, but only a son or daughter can extend mercy where none is deserved." Ed Watts. Love is the key. Loving someone through their mess and through their wrongness. Quote, "Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor." Romans 12:10. If we claim to have Jesus in our heart, and the greatest thing Jesus did was to forgive, is Jesus really in our hearts if we can't forgive? Like the prodigal father, sometimes love is letting go of people who want to leave and also loving them without accusation or bitterness upon their choice of return. I am grateful you decided to walk a mile with me, your host, Maria Wingard, on the Bridging Broken to Breakthrough podcast. I pray that through our conversation, Jesus reveals how he is bridging broken to breakthrough as we stroll through another mile in this journey called life. Hope will arise if you let him in your life today. To listen to past episodes or find out more, please visit hopewillarise.com.